Hello, everyone. It's me, Jesse L.A, and today is April 1st. You know what that means? Pretty sure there's something that happens on the 1st of April. Something about a fool. Something. April Fool's Day, celebrated on April 1st, each year has been celebrated for centuries by different cultures. April Fool's Day includes playing hoaxes and practical jokes on others. The origin. Some historians speculate that April Fool's Day dates back to 1582 when France switched from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar, as called forth by the Council of Trent 1563. In the Julian calendar, as in the Hindu calendar, the new year began with the spring equinox around April 1st. People who were slow to get the news or failed to recognize that the start of the new year had moved to January 1st continued to celebrate New Year's during the last week of March through April 1st and became the butt of jokes and hoaxes and were called April Fools. So that's how April 1st came about, supposedly. Or as I used to say in Boyle Heights, supposedly. Supposedly sounds better. Supposedly. So you see, April 1st was just another way for the church back in the days to make you feel guilty for not going on board with the new way of counting days. But things have changed so much since then. Now, when I think of April 1st in LA, I just think of the first of the month. You know, that Bone Thug song? It's the first of the month, get up, get up. You know, you see all the people on the way to school selling their food stamps. First of the month, that's when those things would happen. Now, I can't recall an April 1st story that's like really funny, but I do remember something else that happened. I was at Mr. Lee's liquor store, as per usual, getting my bag of Cheetos and Now and Laters and Pepsi. And at the time, Pepsi came in a glass. It was an actual glass bottle. Anyway, just remembered that. It had a different logo. April 1st. It was the first. It might have been the first of the month, but I'll tell you why. So I'm paying for my stuff, and then in comes this guy. I've never seen this guy, and he looks white. Never seen a young white person in Boyle Heights at that point. And he looked kind of disheveled, kind of poor. Uh, Looked more poor than me, whatever that means. And I remember that he took out something to pay Mr. Lee, and it wasn't money, it wasn't dollars. It looked like toy money. Little did I know those were food stamps. I don't even know if those are around still, but those are food stamps, and he paid with those. And I was amazed. I was like, "Wow, what are those?" I just said that out loud. And I'm not sure how he took it, but it was kind of weird. Fast forward years later, I finally knew what those were because there we were. And that's just a testament to those times. And I'll never forget that after we were on those food stamps, I'll never forget what my mom said because she said, I'm going to start working this other job or this extra time. I have to go do this. And I remember she told me why. And she said, it's because we received these food stamps and now I have to go and pay them back by doing this work. Because in her mind and in her heart, it was the right thing to do, to go ahead and pay the source that helped us out when we were low through this labor. I think she was cleaning like a gym or something. Thank you, Mom. And that's what I remember about April 1st because it's the first of the month and because I remember Mr. Lee's liquor store where I ended up working after it was owned by Mr. Can't remember his name now, but that's my April Fool's story. It's a real one. I guess the moral of the story is I don't know. Anyway, memory lane. The more they change things, the more they stay the same. So it's the first of the month. So what are you going to change? So either they change it for you or we change it for ourselves. One person at a time. Individuals becoming better human beings. I don't know. That you are never ending energy trapped in a simulation that could be a school for the progression of your soul? Nah, probably not. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I hope you have a great day. And now I would like to leave you with a word from one of the best books ever written, The Four Agreements. You were born with the right to be happy. You were born with the right to love, to enjoy, and to share your love. You are alive. So take your life and enjoy it. Don't resist life passing through you because that is God passing through you. Just your existence proves the existence of God. Your existence proves the existence of life and energy. We don't need to know or prove anything. Just to be, to take a risk, and to enjoy your life is all that matters. Say no when you want to say no, and say yes when you want to say yes. You have the right to be you. The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Highly recommend it. This really helped me out. About 10 years ago, I read this book. And so be yourself.